Central Michigan Chippewas and the Miami Hurricanes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in pregame with the Miami head coach. He is so pleased with the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer coming in and they didn't know what they were getting exactly. But he has become one of the leaders of this team. He has proven that carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And he's going to try to return this one. And they make the tackle on the return. There is a penalty marker on the play, and they might be backing up a bit. You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. And it'll be first down for this offense after the personal foul. Running inside, it's Townsend. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Headed for the corner, it's Blue. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Flores. Extending the play. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Chippewas are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Blue. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Working that left side now. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Well, you're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, 4th down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive a ways. There's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Chunked it away just as he was hit. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. What play of the opening drive coming up, but now this marathon faces a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Flores. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that. And the Hurricanes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The run inside. It's Pringle. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Soft spot in the middle. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. The Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Throwing, Mensah. It's complete on the right side. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Just keep slinging it. Here comes the heat. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Motion from the back. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami!
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
That's caught. It's Lewis. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop him from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. Here's Mensah to throw. It's complete to the left. Made a defender miss. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near mid. There's a crease. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He's going for the big play. Goes high to pull it in. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Mensah unleashes to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Touchdown, Canes. The short. And the Chippewas come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Delayed handoff. It's Townsend. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Peters. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Running inside. It's Blue. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Back to throw, it's Flores. Sets up the screen. Nice move there. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. The Chippewas will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Complete in the middle. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Puts it out of the air. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Throwing, Mensah. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Townsend. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They feed him again. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Back to pass, it's Flores. Buys a little time with his feet. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Chippewas will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Now on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Here's Mensah to throw. Pocket breaking down. It's complete. At midfield, he's got room. There he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. The run inside. It's Pringle.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. Offense in an empty set. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Quick completion on the out. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Flushed out of the pocket. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Going for 6. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Defense comes up with a play. They get the pick and take it back to the 20. Running inside. It's Townsend. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Back to pass. It's Flores. Fires to the right. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Oh, they're after him. Got the big paws on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be... Mensah looking to the big tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pringle. Might have a chance. Touchdown, Hurricane! Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes in the 22. So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now facing a 3rd and long. This is a designed run. They make the play, force a 4th down, but they're out of timeouts, can't stop the clock. The Canes will go ahead. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Trying to get behind the defense. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with UAB taking on the Navy Midshipmen.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Makes the catch.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
They'll run play action. Going for the big play. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Throwing, Mensah lets it go. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Makes the catch. It's Gilbert. At the 35, he's got room. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. On target. Touchdown, Miami! The run inside. It's Townsend. Got enough for the 1st. There's some room. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. It's on target and complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's Mensah to throw. Looking down the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Gets it out quickly. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Hurricanes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Cam! They'll run the counter. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a punch.
He did. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Hums it downfield. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Central Michigan.
Linebackers have tough jobs, right? Their first responsibility is to stuff the run, but you could see he does a really good job seeing pass, getting back into his cover 2 drop, breaking on the football, and making the interception.
On the run, it's Blue. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Flores. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice game.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
I like a nice quick decision by your quarterback. See what the defense is doing, and again, know where that yellow line is. Go get to it and get the first down.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
Here we go, ready. Blue, ready, 5. Blue, ready, go.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
And on offense, you know this is 4-down territory. You have to come away with a touchdown. You're getting boat raced in this game right now, and you're going to have to make this possession count.
Yeah, definitely because of the slow start, now putting yourself behind the 8 ball, I think this offense is going to have to be aggressive the rest of the game.
Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he doesn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in, and down here, giving me the opportunity. Let me prove myself.
And he rolls into the house. Mensah throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first three periods. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Wants to throw it again, and why not? And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already four-down territory? Finding some room. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The Canes line it up with a first and goal. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Touchdown, Hurricane! And wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Could not make his way to the corner. They're dealing with a second and long. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's McIntosh. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Running inside. It's Blue.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8, keeps it on the option. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand this, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Quickly complete.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Handoff to the single back. On his feet at the 40. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Throwing, Mensah. Fires to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Let's see what they've dialed up on third and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, throw that one in there. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. The Hurricanes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Run in the red zone, it's Pringle. And he charges across the line. Back to throw, it's Flores. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call. They're desperate to do anything they can to try to slow down this guy who's just been spinning bean all day. A little carried away with that roughing penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Maybe a crease. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Finds his man. It's Blue.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on first down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game, let him make something happen and set up second and short.
Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Steps away to find some room. Turning it on. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on second and long. The Chippewas trying to cash it in on first and goal. He'll pull it on the read. It's a fumble. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Gets the back moving. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Canes will go ahead and call that second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? They're going to throw it on third and goal. Bringing the heat. And they got it. The Hurricanes will... Here's Mensah to throw. Quick strike complete. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. He's got trips right, a single receiver to the left on second and short. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
You can't throw it much better than that. You've got an in-breaking route coming from the right-hand side, and there wasn't a big window to squeeze that football into, but really nice job on the timing. He threw it at the perfect moment, puts it only where his guy can make the catch, and they get a big first down.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Picks up the first down. On the move is the 30. Wide open spaces. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Mensah. Wide out trying to get it in. And they're going to put... Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Blue. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know